friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. My name's Amy, and I'm an ordained minister. And we are in Bible study. We are in the NIV, we are in the book of 2 Chronicles, and we are in chapter 5. Remember, this is written at the time of Ezra. Biblical scholars think it's Ezra, but nobody is really sure. So that's 500s after the Babylonian diaspora. When all the work Solomon had done for the temple of the Lord was finished, he brought in the things his father David had dedicated, the silver and gold and all the furnishings, and he placed them in the treasuries of God's temple. The ark brought to the temple. Then Solomon summoned to Jerusalem the elders of Israel, all the heads of the tribes and the chiefs of the Israelite families, to bring up the ark of the Lord's covenant from Zion, the city of David. All the men of Israel came together to the king at the time of the festival in the 7th month. When all of the elders of Israel had arrived, the Levites took up the ark, and they brought up the ark and the tent of meeting and all the furnishings in it. The priests, who were Levites, carried them up. And King Solomon and the entire assembly of Israel that had gathered about him before the ark, sacrificing so many sheep and cattle they could not record or be recorded or counted. That's a lot. The priests then brought the ark of the Lord's covenant to its place in the inner sanctuary of the temple, the most high place, and put it beneath the wings of the cherubim. The cherubim spread their wings over a place of the ark and covered the ark and its carrying poles. So these poles were so long that their ends extending from the ark could be seen from in front of the inner sanctuary, but not from outside the holy place. They are still there today. Not true. The temple's not there today. The Dome of the Rock, as far as we know, is on top of the Temple of Solomon, where it used to be. Where the Lord had made, there was nothing in the ark except the 2 tablets that Moses had placed in at Horeb. Just thought it was Mount Sinai, but okay. Where the Lord had made a covenant with the Israelites after they came out of Egypt. The priests then withdrew from the holy place. All the priests who were there had consecrated themselves, were guarding their divisions. All the Levites, who were musicians, Asaph, Heman, Jeduthun, and their sons and relatives, stood on the east side of the altar, dressed in fine linen, and playing cymbals, harps, and lyres. They were accompanied by 120 priests sounding trumpets. The trumpeters and singers joined in unison, as with one voice, to give praise and thanks to the Lord. So the concert, they brought it there and had a concert. So that's pretty cool. Accompanied, I love music. It's way cool to me. Accompanied by trumpets, cymbals, and other instruments, they raised their voices in praise to the Lord and sang, "He is good. His love endures forever." And that's gospel truth, because, literally, this is the gospel. And that is absolutely truth. Then the temple of the Lord was filled with a cloud. And the priests could not perform their service because of this cloud. For the glory of the Lord filled the temple of God. So imagine as if the whole place just filled with fog. Because, what it would be like to be standing in a cloud. Right? If you've been in an airplane, you know what it's like to be standing in a cloud. You can't see it firsthand, you're maybe not feeling it, but I imagine it feels a lot like fog. Right? Because it's made of water molecules, and so is fog. Now, it could be smoke, but, I don't think so. Maybe the whole place, because the whole place filled with some form of vapor, whatever it was made of, because I'm not really trying to define what God is made of. This is just whatever God sent. It's not, it doesn't contain God. But I'm not saying it wasn't God. I'm saying God chose to appear as some form of vapor, which is good. If you want to know what happens next for for the dedication of the temple, because we're not quite done with the celebration of the temple, you're going to need to come back for the next video, friends.